Hello everybody, this is the Android Gamer, and today I'm playing the game Lyrica, which is supposedly a combination of poem and modern music and rhythm. Uh, so far it looks kind of nice and sounds kind of nice, so let's get going. I'm going to do story. Strange Star. Actually, wait, I want to back up for 1 quick second. Turn down the volume. Let's turn down one. Nope, I guess that's just the way it is at the start. Okay, so Strange Star. In 756 AD, General Ang Lushan instigates a rebellion, and the Emperor Sang is deceived by toady couriers, thrusting the land into chaos. A poet named Li Bai is wandering the land when he sees a sinister star in the sky, an ominous omen. Facing the prosperity of his country being torn apart by war, what choice will the poet make? Let's stay normal for now. So target is score 600,000 and bonus of 5. Tutorial. When cursor, drag, tap and drag along the foreign line by the cursor. Tap and quickly swipe in the direction of the arrow. Tap and hold the circle until the cursor disappears. Double tap when... Okay, so 2 fingers. Repeat. So just saying keep tapping when the cursor comes towards you. Okay, this might seem easy enough, I don't know. We'll have to see. Ready? Start. So far that's interesting. Oh. Ah. Well, getting combo going, or at least I did. Nope. Ah. Pretty much just like any rhythm game. Just have to make sure you follow the rhythm. My hands are not that big! Oh dear. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to hit those black ones or not, or... Oh, no, I'm getting a good combo going on. Oh, missed that one. Almost done. That's supposed to be drag. Results. Oh, good, I cleared. 17 bad, 11 miss. Okay. That could be worse. C. Next. So I'm supposed to be, I guess, doing the background there. Assassins of the Great Yang. In 756 AD, during the 14th year of reign of Emperor Hassan of the Tang Dynasty. That's pretty much what I was talking about before. She remembers him as Emperor Hassan had Yang. Courier whispers words of deceit to Emperor Hassan, convincing him to execute a great general. As a result, the army loses faith in the Emperor's command. I guess that would make sense. At this point, an Ain Lashin has already felled the stronghold of Tang Pass, and his army is marching on the capital, Chichang. Doom draws near. One dark summer night, Emperor Chang drags his old feeble body to join his favorite imperial consort, Yang Gifhe, and several loyal Unchins in an attempt to escape from the capital. Under the protection of the royal guard, the Emperor Sang and Yang disguise themselves as commoners and try to slip away through Yangku Gate, just west of the Imperial Palace. However, just as the Emperor and his cohorts exit into his gate, assassins sent by Yang ambush them. The secret escape plan has been foiled by a spy. 5 of the 6 assassins disguised as farmers tear the unsuspecting royal guard to pieces just as the sharp blade is about to plunge into the Emperor. Treacherous traitors! Shadow rushes out of the darkness along with sounds of clashing metal. Boom, boom. Man wearing a long robe with a sharp sword in his hand blocks the blade meant for the Emperor. Who are you, and how dare you interfere with the forming of the Great Yang? You are... Your Majesty, don't you recognize your humble servant? I, your humble servant, Yibai, am here to carry out my duty for the great Tang. The booming voices The voice booms with justice. Man half turns on his weathered face is a set of crystal clear eyes. It is Emperor Yang's royal scholar and poet Li Bai. Li Bai, Li Tai Bai, did you not leave to Chang for home 10 years ago to enjoy a life of leisure? Your Majesty, the realm is embroiled in turmoil. How can I delude myself with pleasure? Once a vassal of your Majesty, I will always be in your debt. Goodbye. So you are the beggar who frequently lingers in the brothels and taverns, who only knows how to write poetry that stinks with wretched, obstinate lines of lords in the court. You left the capital. Why return to interfere? You traitors are indespicable. I, the householder of Azure Lotus, learned the ways of poetry and the sword at a young age. Literature is a tool for governing the land, and martial arts are the tool for bringing peace. Okay? If martial art prowess is not used to serve the country, what good is it? He stands before the Emperor facing the assassin. Eyes gleaming with fury, he raises his sword. His sword is engraved with clouds, glittering with deathly chill in the murky night. Li Tabai, if your love of the dynasty of Tang is this great, then accompany your emperor to hell, where you can write poetry to comfort the dead. Take this, ha ha! In an instant, Levi and the assassin sink into a blurry of swinging swords. A battle that will change the fate of the Tang dynasty has begun. Who will triumph? Less than 15 misses. Oh dear. Hopefully it'll be slow, so I don't miss. But it was supposed to be a battle, I doubt it. Ah! Oh, I missed, I think at least a couple. Oh dear. Trying to concentrate as well, hoping to do some type of commentary on this, but how fast it is. Ah, shoot. I suppose I haven't failed yet. I keep missing those holds. So first, keep missing those holds. That one's getting a little bit better, but ah, however, those holes keep killing me. And this is supposedly easy. Did I do well? Well, only 5 somehow. Okay. Yay! 16 coin. Okay, B. Warrior by. The poet by. Shameless coward. Cowards, how dare you conspire with Yang and betray your country? Were you not once people of the great Tang? Stubborn fool. This man, Liang, who you call emperor, is brainwashed by treacherous servants. Be wise and bow to Yang dynasty. Evenly matched, Levi and the head assassin are locked in stalemate. The remaining assassins take this chance to break away from the royal guard. They approach the emperor. Suddenly, Levi and the emperor are backed up against the palace wall, surrounded by 6 assassins. You have the defiance to assassinate the emperor. You cowardly filth. No one shall pass me and my sword. Levi lets out a shout and swings his sword fiercely to form a dancing sword barrage, hoping to protect the emperor with quick strikes. What can you achieve alone, Levi? Time to surrender your life. Head assassin gives the order, and 6 daggers slash at Levi and the emperor. Your Majesty! Levi fights as hard as he can. He fends off the first and second and third blades, the fourth, and then the fifth. Fifth blade strikes from behind Levi's right hand as weak spot. Levi clutches his right hand, trying to absorb the attack with his arm. Suddenly a white flash springs up like lightning, and the 6th blade pierces Levi's chest. Ha 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 ha! But you didn't see that coming. No, obviously not, because he was defending someone else. Humph. Do you think the cheap trick would work? In a split second, Levi draws a short dagger from his wrist and hurls it at the head assassin. Thud. The knife plunges right between the assassin's eyes. He drops to the ground. Remaining assassins are stunned by the leader's death. Levi seizes the moment and sweep kicks the assassins to further the distance from the emperor. The royal guards then descend upon the enemy. Levi, are you hurt? Levi was able to answer, but instead he coughs up a mouthful of blood. Was about to answer, but he coughs up a mouthful of blood. and more seeps out of his chest. Levi faints and drops in the Emperor's lap. Levi, you're ruined. Your Majesty, I, Levi, finally fulfill my destiny, my duty for the Great Tang. As a humble servant, it has always been my desire to serve the Great Tang, whether it be through fighting or writing. By shielding your Majesty from death, I have fulfilled my life's greatest wish. Levi's eyes dull. He stares into the vast dark night, feeling the warmth of his blood slip away. Yet his eyes are blinded by burning white lights. It's as if a comet is dragging its blue and white tail in the faraway sky, falling towards Levi. More than perfect 50%. So more than 50% of the time I have to be perfect, I'm guessing. Okay, let's see how well I do. I think I might just finish this one chapter the way how long these songs go. Oop. That was a flick. I missed that one. Not bad. Okay, remember there's a flick. That's a hold. Now we go back. Oh, we had a grid for a short amount. Drag. Tabs. I think I'm doing very well. Gong. Like to try spread out to make my fingers go as far as I want to go. Tap, 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 tap. It's a somewhat of a pattern to make it easy to follow. Look up the clock for one moment. And I'm done. That's enough. Just. Yeah, I believe they're BC. Last one. Long-tailed star to the west. Your humble servant, your majesty. Levi wakes up in a shock and finds himself slumped over on the bank of the Yangtze River, with a top, with the top of his robe drenched, I should say. Witness might be from the wine in his hand that he spilt when he fell over in his drunken stupor. Or it could be when he fell in the water. Were the assassins just a dream? Levi looks around and only sees steep stepped pursuit surrounding by deep water. Levi recalls that he began this journey by boat a day prior and that he planned to travel downstream on the Yangtze until he reached Xul Gorge. Deep into the night and halfway to the destination, the boatman pulls up to shore for some rest. Reeds along the shore softly rustle. The night is quiet, and only Levi is awake. Sigh. It was all a dream. Or premonition. Tribo 15. That was the year I hid in Lushan from the war. I couldn't even muster the courage to go to Changgan, let alone go to the palace to save the emperor. I'm such a useless fool, unable to pay my debts to the emperor. I have betrayed the great Tang dynasty. Okay, it is a dream. How joyous were the days when the emperor summoned me to Xing'an to write poems and sing songs for consort Ying. However, when I was in the capital, I witnessed toady couriers abuse their power. Why do you have issues with toads? Or maybe they're just what they were called. I asked to leave the capital. That was the first time I failed the emperor. Many tell a story of the emperor's dangerous escape at Ying Gate. Fortunately, the emperor escaped to Shu and kept the lineage of the royal house alive. Plus Heng ascended to the throne as the 10th ruling emperor of the great Tang dynasty. As a practical man, I do not uphold my duty as the servant of the emperor. I did not advise the new emperor. Instead, I served as the strategist under Lord Gongwang until his rebellion ended in failure. I became a traitor to the realm, the fact known by many, and was exiled to the land of Yilang. That was the second time I failed the emperor. How many times are you going to fail him before you get up? Some would say this dream is a reflection of my subconscious ideals, but for a man who has made two mistakes, how can I say I did my duty for the country as hero in my dream as a hero my dreams did? Levi gives a long sigh. He lifts his head and gazes at the layered gorges and high mountains lining the banks of the Yangtze River. Suddenly he sees an enormous purple star hanging in the sky above the steep mountain peaks. What is that? Dragging its blue and white tail, the purple star glides across the western sky. Compared to other dimmer celestial bodies, this long-tailed star emanates a sinister glow. Is that the strange star of my dreams? Am I dreaming, or is this reality? Okay, so I need a rank of B, and the bonus will be the serene melody will be unlocked. How's this serene? I'm just going around a hexagon. Ah, shoot. Missed those. Almost halfway through, I think. Or maybe not. I think I'm going to do well. Yeah, I missed that one. Somehow, even though I clicked on it. In there. Okay, now I'm tracing symbols and words. Oh dear. Let's see how I did. I got a B. I needed a B. 146, 147 perfects. 8 coin. And unlock the song. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop here for now. It's kind of interesting game. I might do it again later. If you like this video, please like. Please also subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to receive any notifications on my next videos. As always, this is the Android Gamer. Later days and happy gaming.